Hello there, this is Simonopolized coming back with another speed build, and this time I am completely redoing I don't know, the one of the apartments in Myshuno. I guess it's the 1010, like the 1010 Alto apartments. Anyway, you can pretty much see the name on the upper left hand corner. Yeah, so I think this time, because usually when I do this apartment, I've done this apartment before, like you can watch the video if you want to, but when I do it, I change the layout like by a whole lot, because usually I like I don't know, the corner windows to be actually the ones that are in the common areas, because that's like the best view you would get, and you would spend most of your day in the living room, not in your own bedroom. So it was basically, I don't know, made because of the view, like that way. This time I actually stuck like to the layout, like not exactly, it's not exactly the same layout, but I mean the whole idea of the build is actually the same. Yeah, so like the dining room is actually in the exact same place, the living room is in its same place, the kitchen is, the wall placements is different, but I mean, I know the layout is like, it has like the same idea. Yeah, anyway, so I've actually built this apartment around like this fireplace, and I'm gonna get to that right now. I usually don't like the fireplaces in The Sims, like the normal ones. Yeah, and the thing is, they are actually very bulky, they're very big, very bulky, and I have the feeling like half of the fireplace should actually be inside the wall, if you get what I mean, and just a half of that would actually be on the outside of the wall. And for some reason, because they are too big, I don't know, the space is just a bit off when you put in a fireplace. So I went on YouTube and searched for like ideas of how to actually do a fireplace by yourself that actually is a bit realistic, and I stumbled upon the like a Sims creator, she's called Jamie. I'm gonna leave her video like where she does this fireplace in the description box down below, if you want to watch it yourself. Yeah, so she, in her video, she actually did a bunch of other stuff. You can actually DIY it, and they're pretty easy to do other than the fireplace. So if you want to be a bit creative with your builds, do something like that most builders don't actually do in their own builds. Like if you want to stand out, maybe watch her video, and yeah, see what she's actually doing. I guess that this trick with the counters, I think it's also in her video, but those are actually two things from her video. Like as I said, she did a couple of other stuff, yeah, that are actually great. So watch her video if you want to do something a bit creative. But anyway, back to the build itself. Yeah, so I did this fireplace, like I took her idea and I like tried to recreate it in, I don't know, in this apartment, and I built the whole apartment around it. Like I designed the whole apartment around this fireplace. Yeah, so the whole apartment is, or the start of the apartment is actually based off this fireplace, and I thought this was actually like a very dated apartment. Like this apartment, you actually find it, I don't know, hence the wording I use, because I mean I called it like the contemporary apartment, and the thing is, like this is my idea of contemporary. I know some people might think contemporary is basically like there should be whites like everywhere, like white walls, for example, but I use beige walls. Some people think beige is outdated, like it was in the 90s, and right now, I don't know, it's a bit outdated, but I think otherwise. Yeah, this stove thing that I'm actually doing, like the built-in stove, that I came up with that by myself. Yeah, but it was also like, I don't know, inspired by what Janie did. Yeah, but anyway, back to the build. So this is actually, I think it's very contemporary. I think this is actually the style a family apartment would go for in these days, because I don't know, it seems, for me it seems like it is contemporary. So it's, I don't know, define it as you want. This is my definition or my example of a contemporary place. If that's not yours, that's fine. Yeah, but anyway, so this apartment ends up having, I guess, it has like, I'm counting like in my head right now, so I think it has like 3 bedrooms on one side of the apartment and another bedroom, like the master bedroom, on the other side. Yeah, but the thing is, like, on the wing, like on the left wing where the master bedroom is, there is also an office, and normally in apartments you would actually count the office as a bedroom. Like, I don't know, you might, like, I don't know if you get what I mean, but I mean, in apartments, like usually, I don't know, an office space, like in I don't know, an office room or an office space would actually get counted as a bedroom by itself. So it is 4 bedrooms, like 4 bedrooms are actually bedrooms, but technically if this was a listing, then it would be 5 bedrooms, which also makes sense because you can convert the office into a bedroom by itself. And if you don't want to, it's fine. You can do whatever you want with the build. You can find it on the gallery as well if you want to play in it. I actually used a bunch of packs, and I've been using a bunch of packs in my, like, lately in most of my speed builds, and I don't intend to continue doing that because I usually like to limit myself with the packs. But anyway, I've actually been in a very creative space, like building wise, like build wise and decorating wise, and like in The Sims lately, and I don't know, I don't know how to explain that pretty well, but I wanna explore like everything I have in mind, like with all the packs, before this creativity fades away again, if that makes any sense. So I'll be using like a lot of packs, like I'll be using like a lot of the packs I can. If I found something I like, I would just be using it in the upcoming videos. And I mean, the videos don't get a lot of views anyway, so I doubt that a lot of people are actually downloading my builds. So I mean, I'd be using a lot of packs in the upcoming videos, as I did with this one as well. So if you don't own all the packs, like, firstly, like, I'm sorry, because when The Sims 3 was out, like, most Simmers were actually using a lot of packs and a lot of stored content, and I didn't have that. So I get how that would be very frustrating. But I mean, you can write in the comments down below if you happen to be a simmer who does not have a lot of packs. Like, you can leave me a comment down and maybe request that I do a pack limited house. Maybe also tell me what packs you have, so I would limit myself to those specific packs. yeah, so definitely let me know down in the comments. But yeah, and as I said, like, I just want to use like this creative mindset I'm having right now to actually explore everything I can do, like decoratively. I don't know if that actually makes any sense what I just said, but I mean, you get what I mean. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. I said that it's like 4 bedrooms, technically 5 bedrooms, but I didn't say how many bathrooms there are. So there are actually 2 en-suites. So en-suites basically means that there are bathrooms attached to a bedroom. Yeah. So there are 2 en-suites, and there is a hall bathroom, and there, like, off the entrance there is a half bathroom. So I mean, if my mind is working fine, and I can actually count right, so that leaves us with 3.5 bathrooms. So it's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, technically 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. Yeah, so I mean, it's a decent space to live in. Yeah, and I also use the tool mod a lot in this apartment, and I'm guessing the main feature you're gonna be seeing is the door. Like, this is actually how I replaced the door, like the front door, because normally you can't do that. Normally you're restricted to the, I don't know, restricted to the walls that are given to you. You can only edit or like manipulate the walls inside of the apartment and not the ones on the outside. So anyway, the tool mod, like, tool actually stands for take objects off a lot, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing it's supposed to be called like take objects off grid. Would have made more sense, but I think they, like, the creator went for a tool like TOL, take objects off lot, so it would make more sense. Like, it's a tool you use to take objects off the grid. Like, yeah, but anyway, I used that mod, and normally when I use it, like, you wouldn't, like, the houses wouldn't get flagged as custom content because I'm not using like a custom content piece. I'm just using a mod to actually, I don't know, to, like, as the name is, like, the name gives it away actually. So it takes like objects off your lot when you're building, so you can place stuff on the streets if you want to. You can place stuff in the hallways if you have city living. You can replace the doors as I just did in this apartment. Yeah, so that is basically it. And oh, I actually play tested this apartment, so everything works fine. I know I don't usually playtest the houses, but lately I've been playtesting the houses. Yeah, so that is it. Actually, I'm thinking of in the future, like, maybe I'm gonna use the tool mod to actually add another door to this apartment, like another door leading to the outstairs, to the, not outstairs, to the outside, like to the hallway, and like with 2 doors, like 2 entrances, maybe I will actually, like, I don't know, divide this apartment into 2 apartments, because I mean, the shape is very symmetrical, like in this apartment, like from the, I don't know, or the window placement. So I'm guessing, like, I'm gonna put in a wall, like build in a wall right in the middle, to be exact, like right where the, like in between, like the dining room and the living room. And I'm gonna do like 2 bedrooms separately, like do it like that. I don't know when I'm gonna start on this, but I mean, yeah, stay tuned for it. You can like hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you want to get notified when I actually do it, if you're interested in seeing that. Yeah, if you're not, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. I can't actually tell you what to do. Yeah, but anyway, so this apartment I've actually built it like I think 2 weeks ago, like 2 weeks prior to the voiceover I'm doing right now. And I mean, it was 2 weeks ago because the thing is I had I had some exams to write, and other than the exams I had to write like 2 essays, like those were actually assignments, and 2 big essays. Like one was supposed to be approximately 15 pages, and by 15 pages, like I mean only like the analysis and stuff should be 15 pages, and you should actually like that's excluding like the front page and like the cover and the references, like when you write your references in the end, like that's not included in the 15 pages. So there are actually 15 pages I had to write like in like only like analyzing a couple of things. Yeah, and there was also another assignment, same thing, like another topic, but same idea, like also a big essay, and it had to be 10 pages. Yeah, and by that this is also excluding like the other stuff, like 10 pages analyzing an idea or like a theory or something. Yeah, so I started building this apartment, or like started redoing this apartment when I had to be studying. Like it was in the middle of the exam phase. Yeah, so anyway, that was fun. I mean, like right now, like two grades has been out until now, and I've actually passed the like 2 exams until now, so that's great. Yeah, so I'm waiting for the other, like for the results of the rest of the exams and the assignments as well. But I mean, I've wasted some time like building this apartment, a lot of time actually, because it took me like a couple of hours when I was actually supposed to be studying. But I mean, I was recharging my energy. So you can look at it in a productive way. I guess I can actually like justify being lazy to anything, and if I actually put as much effort in the work as I do in justifying being lazy, then I mean I might do wonders, like yeah. But anyway, so I don't know what we are gonna work on next. Yeah. But anyway, and I've been doing some stuff recently that would make the places look a bit more realistic, and that is like putting radiators in every room. And there's actually a mod out there. It's on the mod The Sims. I don't actually remember the name of the creator, but I'm gonna put the link in the description box. Yeah, with like the video of Janie. And you can like with this mod, radiators are actually functional. Yeah, so it actually heats up the place. If you don't want to download mods, or if you're on console, then I mean it's also possible if you pretend that it's working and like manipulate the temperature with the the thermostat we got with the season's expansion pack. And the other thing I've been using is there's like a a coat hanger or like a rope hanger that came with the spa day stuff. I don't know, what is it? Was it a stuff pack or a game pack? I'm guessing it was a game pack, but anyway, I used that because it looks like a light switch, and yeah, so basically I've been doing that in a couple of builds lately, but this actually started here. Like, I was in this creative mindset. I like didn't like actually copied like the fireplace, and that gave me like a boost of confidence, like made me think that I actually can do something creative, and those were the things I came up with like on the spot. And it started from here. Like, so if you're gonna see me doing this stuff like in other builds, so know that it actually started from this like, I don't know, from this apartment, if that makes any sense. Yeah. But anyway, I'm guessing we're coming right to the end right now, so I'm gonna wish you all to stay happy, safe, and healthy. Yeah, so bye.